Yo boys, buua here, and I got a review of the Logitech G203 LIGHTSYNC, and I do have to say that this review might be a little biased, as this was the mouse that got me into this whole crazy addiction of gaming mice, and yeah, here it is, the Logitech G203 review. Let's go then. Oh, and I was going to combine the 203 and the G305 review into one, but going back to both of these mice, there are enough differences to where they do need separate reviews. So do expect a G305 review shortly after this one. I'd like to talk about the shape, and it is that egg shape, as you can see. I have 19 by 10 centimeter hands, so they're about medium to large. And the way that I like to use this mouse is in that fingertip grip. It is comfortable in like a claw grip, as you can see. Palming it, not so much. It's not the greatest. So if you do have medium to large hands similar to mine, a good fingertip to a claw grip would be ideal. If you do have smaller hands, a fingertip, or you might be able to palm this. I would not really recommend, but again, if you've got smaller hands, you can claw. I'm sure claw would feel nice, and fingertipping would actually be really good too. So large hands, I'd probably avoid this mouse unless you're fingertipping. Medium to large, fingertip, claw, and for small hands, claw, fingertip, and you might be able to palm this. One thing I'd like to highlight about this mouse, being so budget friendly, I think I got my mouse on sale for, I think it was like $20. You can get this cheaper if you're in the States. I know it sometimes goes down to like 15 bucks. I'm in Canada, so it's a little bit more expensive, but I like to highlight the build quality. The build quality on this mouse is actually crazy. It's actually so good, and yeah, you usually won't see this on mice typically of this budget. And as far as the mouse button goes, I feel like these are actually pretty solid. They feel and sound actually really nice. I do have to say though that they are lighter, so they are easier to actuate, and I did kind of have a learning curve when I first started using this, as I was like lazy with my grip. So if you are one to put a lot of pressure onto their mouse, this will need to be adjusted for, as you will be having some unwanted misclicks. Scrolling actually feels pretty good. You get a good tactility in the scroll, and pressing it, it's easy to actuate. Side buttons, the mouse 4 and 5. 4, I didn't have problems on my copy, but my mouse 5, it's very mushy, and as you can see if I can get it on camera, it almost goes into my mouse. Can't even see it. This one, it's okay, but my mouse 5, it's very mushy. It doesn't feel or sound good. So if you're someone who uses their side buttons a lot, just be cautious of that, as the side buttons are not good. Quickly, some other negatives I'd like to point out about the mouse is the cable and the weight. So the weight is 85 grams. So if you're looking for a lightweight mouse, this is probably not it, because you can definitely feel the difference when compared to like some of the Pulse Fire Haste, or even the Viper Mini. You can definitely feel the difference there. But yeah, with the cable, it is rubber, so you are at minimum looking at a bungee, but also look into recording this mouse for sure. And as far as the sensor goes, I didn't have any issues or complaints about it. Works perfectly fine. And the mouse feet, guy's okay. You can replace them, but it's not that big of a priority as much as dealing with this cable. So So to recap and answer the question, is this still the budget king in 2021? On sale, if you can get this on sale, as it usually does, for around 15-20 bucks depending on where you are, then yes, easily, this is an easy buy. The value you get, the build quality, I didn't even touch about this, but the coating on this mouse is it's actually really good. It's much better than the 305. It's not XM1 levels of coating, but the coating on this is way better than the 305. But if we're talking regular price, then that's another story. Cause here where I'm from, regular price, 50 bucks. 50 bucks for this. That's getting into like Viper Mini territory, and like something like this, Pulse Fire Haste. It's getting into that territory, and at this price point, at the $50 price point, I don't know, tough to recommend, especially over mice like these. Logitech G203, solid mouse, if you can find it on sale. Thanks for watching. Peace, boys.